What's up, my people? What's up, my people? We're back. We're back. Many of you are wondering why I'm looking different from the last snippet that you saw. We decided not to drop that due to several reasons. Basically, I just went.
Our sponsors,
Our sponsors told us we don't support this. Nah, jokes aside, it was just like we exhausted a lot of things in one video, and we were like, if we talk about all these things in one video, what are we going to talk about in the future? We don't want to be repetitive, so we had to wait a bit, change the strategy a little bit, and we could have recorded earlier, but hey, that flu
there's this sickness going around.
Yeah,
everybody stay safe. Have a little ginger in the morning.
Yeah.
Just for your own safety. You know what it is.
Yeah, I wasn't feeling. Yeah, I was down bad. I can't lie. I'm sure you can tell from my voice, or maybe it's in my head, but I feel like it's a bit worse. So
how did you do this?
I just did my base. I was putting the nigga something. So yeah. So in this episode, we're just gonna introduce ourselves. Tell you what this is gonna be about, what we're all about. We're just trying to get a feel of you guys, what you like, and you guys also get a feel of us as well. So yeah, and it's gonna be mixed languages. We're gonna be using our native language, Shona, and English, because we have audiences. We have an audience
from all over the world.
Yeah. We've got people from Zim.
Guys.
Yeah, we are international. We're international. And what I mean by international, this is what I mean by international. International is that's not international. Listen. International. But we're not international. International is when you go overseas, out of Africa. When you use an aeroplane in a Wi-Fi. No Wi-Fi juice. No international. We're on not fast jet. That was just for you, man.
Yeah,
But yeah, and we're gonna kind of keep it PG because I feel like we have all types of people watching us, so we're gonna try and keep it PG. But all those topics that we touched on in that first clip, we'll touch on those as we go on,
later episodes. When we've got a fan base and we can't get cancelled.
Yeah, then we'll touch on those. But for now, let's
just try. Let's just try.
Yeah.
This is the sponsors.
Yeah, because we've got very strong opinions. But for now, gear one.
How did you choose this little balance?
Gear 1, gear 2, gear 3, gear 4, Tishdaro. So for now, when we're now popular, God willing, we can touch on those. When the money is now coming in. So, question for you. When you have money, when you're rich, what's the one thing you're gonna buy? Or what's that one car you're gonna buy? Which people are gonna be like, damn, Juice has made it. Okay, I say car, but whatever. What's that one thing you're gonna have that people are gonna like, yo, Juice finally made it?
Whew.
What's that
one
thing?
Is tough, honestly, I don't know.
You've never thought about it?
I've never thought about it. Like, for me, I feel like I've got such a short attention span.
Yeah.
I would love a car or something. And then if I'm rich enough, probably next month,
you want the next
I want the next best thing.
Me, I'm not a big car guy. But I would want one car. Probably maybe like a G-Wagon or something.
Or something that you
and do you know what I'm gonna do with that G-Wagon? If I'm in Zim, I'll drive it to my Rondera, to my former school. There's this math teacher who used to tell me, guys,
oh my
God. There's a math teacher when I was a junior. I still have beef with that guy. This guy when I was a junior, when I was studying high school, I wasn't that good at math. He used to tell me, no, he used to actually tell students that
What's wrong with him? I think he had problems.
Yeah, he probably had issues, but he told me that when I was informed too, and it actually got to me. I actually started thinking, maybe I'm actually not that smart.
Oh.
It got so bad that it was actually one of the reasons I had to leave the school. How far we've come. But yeah, I'm gonna look for that guy.
You're gonna drive,
and I'm going to drive my Vira there, and I'm like, hey, that might teach.
My metro was on.
Show me that might have to go I feel like but vengeance is not good.
Exactly. That's what I was about to say. Like, if you make it, they will know. Like, you don't need to go into their face.
Yeah, I don't need
That's
to.
You know which you know the Doro.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I think that's Changa. You know,
because you get bewitched when you're like showing off.
Yeah. You just
trying to show the whole like,
I've got it.
I finally
And
made
I'm like, okay.
Let
me show you that my ancestor. But like, nah, I think we just be calm about it.
Yeah.
You know?
Okay. So that. Realistically speaking,
let's go.
Realistically speaking, as a man, when is the right time to start dating? And the reason I'm asking this is because our opinions change as we get older. When we were in high school, we thought we were grown, right? we thought like, I'm 18 now, you know, I'm the big dog, I'm the big man now. I can date, whatever, right? And you know, we know some people who dated in high school, right? And maybe some of them are watching this. You know, some couples from high school that used to think, oh, we're gonna be together forever.
Don't even start with this. We're gonna be together forever.
You know what I'm saying? So obviously, as we've gotten older, all those couples are not. I guarantee there's not even one couple that's still standing right now. So, like I was saying, our opinions change as we get older. So, what we used to think then and what we think now is different. And I figured, I thought it was the right time back then. No. But now I'm like, nah. What's your take on this?
Like, I feel like starting dating for me, personally, if I could, like, man, when you're like 30.
You're like 30.
You're like 30.
Sorry, wait, are you saying you start looking for a wife when you're 30?
Wife?
Okay. Why 30?
Why 30?
Why 30? Why not 22, 23?
Because all
25?
these years I have to look for that man.
So I agree with you there. It's a finance is actually a big thing.
Right.
This, because right now in my age, I don't want to say I'm mature enough because next year I'll be thinking I was too dumb. Yeah. So I don't want to say that.
You know, you grow up every day.
You grow up every day. But around like the age you're at right now, I feel like you can start exploring, you know, more vicious situation. You know, just keeping tabs on people, you know, things like that. Then when you have like your things in order, because I'm saying realistically speaking, in as much as a lot of us are dating or whatever, a lot of you guys are dating, and things are going well for you, but I do feel like that's the exception. But majority of people, I think it's safer to say, when you've got your money coming in, when you basically don't need money from your parents, I think. When you don't need them to be sending you money on a monthly basis, when you're now paying your own rent, when you're now working, getting your own money, when you can buy your own clothes without the help, you know, when you can get a new phone without saying, hey, mom's
loading.
You know, when you can save up to buy a nice second-hand car type of thing, I feel like at that point, I would say you're ready.
Of course. Once you can just move out of your parents' place. I feel like that's the simplest way to say it. If you can move out of your parents, because moving out means you're not just taking care of yourself.
Actually. So it means even if I move out at like 24, I don't want to say 23 because at 23 I feel like I'm more.
And where are you moving out to go to?
America, emancipation. You can get a lawyer.
America?
Yeah, America.
But don't you take it America?
You can get a lawyer at like 15, and then you can request to be emancipated from your parents.
Oh, what got you going to talk about?
And then you just this was the how do you make
let's not talk about it.
Let's not talk about America. Right? Maybe we'll do an episode Western culture, whatever. So you said when you not have enough money,
I feel like
to be
like that was just me exaggerating. Maybe second year university. That's a good time to start. First year, you need that reality to slap you in the face. That first year reality into second year, you're like, oh, damn, school's real.
Yeah.
And then
first year is not real. First year you think
first year is a joke.
Yeah, first year you think like this is what university is about. Right?
Bro.
Then you get into second year, you're like, But yeah, just when your brain is a bit more mature. But for girls it differs though. I feel like girls can start dating earlier than guys.
It's always been proven. Unless you're just one of those red types, which I've met before.
Which red types? Educators, please.
I'm just saying, but the majority of girls, right?
Yeah.
Can date younger than men. But then there's some.
Well, it's like girls can date older men.
Yeah. No, I'm saying, sorry. A majority of females can date at a younger age than males can start dating.
Oh yeah, of course.
Right?
Course, yeah.
But then there's those few that even if they're at the age of other females, need a bit more time.
Oh yeah.
Like they need maybe 2 more.
Yeah, I get
3
you.
more.
I get you.
To match up just even
to the yeah,
the minimum standard.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah, I get you.
But
That's the
I'm not gonna hold it
now.
against you.
Oh yeah. I forgot to mention. I think obviously we're starting now, but as we progress, we're gonna be talking about different things like economics, politics, social things, finances, religion, just life in general. So like maybe for religion, maybe we'll bring a pastor, have a sit down, right?
We'll bring Chico.
Hey, let's not go there. Hey. I wonder if it's still like that.
I didn't know.
Yeah. I wonder if it's okay. Never mind.
High School was a movie.
Yeah, High School was a movie. Yeah, I let people like. So yeah, we could bring in maybe a pastor or someone who knows theology or whatever. Ask them questions, just have a discussion. Finance, my sister. She's into finance. That one we can't bring it.
You can't really bring it.
Maybe we can do like Zoom or something. I don't know. But yeah, we're gonna bring people. Just don't expect it like next episode. You said last episode. You said then next episode. What? Nah. We're just telling you like what our plans are for this. Because we're not just trying to be like.
As long as we got a pan up, and it's just misspelled.
Yeah, because guys, what if it doesn't work out? It's going to work out. It's going to work out.
It doesn't work out.
It's going to it has to work out.
Come on, guys.
School has to work out. But extracurricular activities and stuff, right? So we're not just trying to do this thing for. Hey, my jokes are, but my jokes are serious.
Yeah. We're doing it for the fans.
So yeah, we're gonna bring some guests as we go along.
Just then when we make it, eh? We're going to bring the one and only.
Ooh. Shaddai.
No, bring the pastor guy.
Which one?
The one who talks to God, bro.
Which one?
Malungu.
Well, but you know what? That would be a good episode.
We'll bring Oscar Babu.
My drugs are convicted for my drugs. And he was telling people not to use drugs.
That's like who's that better when you take some drugs?
Yeah. That guy is a clown. And everyone in Harare knows, bro.
Do you go? What's drugs? Oscar, I hope
that podcast is my jokes. Man, guys, I love my country, man. Like, I would never give up my citizenship. I know I've said that, but Themba.
I know you're joking.
That country is, I've met people. Characters.
One drunk man.
One drunk man. But you know that statement. But anyways, let's move on. So yeah, Pani, I've heard people in Zim saying Chikristu, Christianity is a white man's religion. When they brainwashed us, it doesn't belong in Africa. We've got our own spirituality, Chivanu. You know that culture. What's your take on that? What do you think?
I feel like
what would you say to those people?
I feel like they're entitled to their own opinion.
Of course, yeah.
Because at the end of the day, you would say Christianity was what? Christianity was brought to us, right? Kochivanu church Magatanga, right? Who necessarily told you that was the right thing? You, in as much as Christianity was brought to us and we were brainwashed, the Christians conquered you with your no offense,
with your beliefs.
But I'm sure when you're going to war with them Christians that were praying and all this was happening, right? You're going to and still what?
But Kovan, I have a notice one. Biananda. Vakauraiwa ndobva vati zvoni mabhonzo anga achamuka pakazoitika that other war and then they were attributing that war to what she said
kuti mabhonzo avo
kuti mabhonzo avo ndoamuka
ndoazozeresa kuti tizovena chimurenga.
Because no, bruh, there are people who believe. I don't believe that.
Okay, I feel like it then just goes back to the simple point of education.
You think it's an issue of education?
It is an issue of education. Because at the end of the day, if there was a first war that already happened, there was bound to be a second revolution. Because people saw it in the beginning that this is possible.
It was bound to happen.
Yeah, we can fight again. So when she predicted that she's gonna be a martyr, like she's gonna be, what can I say? Like a Malcolm X.
Yeah.
Like, I'm gonna start it. That's what she was probably saying. Like, I might die today, but like, there's gonna be. So like, if you take it in that sense of,
we're just reading things into something, but it's not actually.
It's like
maybe that's not what she meant.
Yeah, I feel like maybe it was a situation where, like, let's put it in English. Let's say I'm like Seguro Juice. Seguro Juice pastor, and I'm like, I will not stand for this. I will die for my beliefs, and my death. It might not be today, it might not be next year, but my death will be remembered and it will start something. Yeah. And then over time, people have grievances that are growing and then something happens. Of course.
I mean, it was bound to happen. At that time,
you know what I mean?
There were wars all over Africa.
It was like.
But back to the issue of this spirituality thing. Personally, this is what I think. Christianity, I don't think whites are the ones, because people have this perception of white people started Christianity.
Ethiopian Bible.
Actually, the Ethiopians were already Christians in Africa before the white men came. So even Egypt, right? So it's like, I don't think it's a fair assessment to reject it on the basis of it being a white man's religion. I think it's silly. You reject it, maybe you just don't believe, but Kutizoni, it's a white man's religion. I don't think that point is valid.
This might be really controversial, but I think people really need to differentiate the Catholic Church from Christianity. These days, it's the never mind, guys. But
okay, but no. On that point though, not like but something similar to that. I've heard people saying like, I'm not a Christian anymore because my church used to do this. My church, these are people, they will do things. People will stray. But now my church in Zimbabwe we see what they do and we're questioning, but why are people going to this
church?
I
feel like they see it because it was maybe the white men were more prominent in it. They feel like, so being Christian is associated with just following the white man.
But
or like,
guys, just do your own research.
Just go read the Bible.
Go and open that Bible.
The Bible.
Start from there. Don't listen to what people are telling you, like, hey, it's a white man's religion. It's
or
what. All these other different reasons. Like, people will find whatever excuses they have just not to read that thing, or just, just to disagree with. Hey, but these are our opinions, so.
Yeah,
But I do feel like our opinions are backed by facts. But hey, that's a story for another day, bro. That's a story for another day. Yeah, religion, butter.
That's all. Yo. I'm sorry, guys.
Let's move. Let's move on. So,
what's next on that?
Last year, in Zim, people were receiving cars. And people were receiving cars.
Vroom, vroom.
Mine and Babacharamba were given a car. My Charamba was given a car. Toyota Fortuna. And Babacharamba is a song. And the song goes, andidi kuti vana vangu vapone nezvipo zveumbavha. I don't know.
When did he release this song?
Bruh, this is back in the early 2000s.
Okay.
I'm not going to tell you.
You
know those bougie people, man. I'm not telling Eminem. These are the kids who grew up with DSTV. Is it Tichona Wistek and Philip Bao?
Check out how Wistek and Philip Bao. Just by your Dragon Ball Z by SABC. Also, what happens at Chikoro?
SABC no is here.
It is SABC 1, 2, 3.
Song
BTV. Man. Oh, good time.
Hey, those are good times. Hey.
Do you know that meme you sent me of the people in the 90s in the mall? Oh man,
yeah.
I
wish. Guys, people who grew up in the 90s.
That's why
you guys
had
a good childhood.
Oh my god.
I feel like we had a good childhood as well. But I feel like we're like at the end of that era.
Because like
my,
just
my 2000.
Yeah.
Like, we need to be specific on.
But like 2004. That was
it. I think the cutoff point is until 2004. If you're born 2004, I think we had a similar childhood. By 2005, I know you want to fit yourselves in.
Guys,
no.
Panic has something.
There's
Panic has something wrong. It's fine.
So 2004, I feel like we had a similar childhood. I think it was even the same,
bro.
Like, even compared to the people maybe who were in the late 90s. But those were good times, man.
Bro, that VJ.
Those were
good
times.
Man. I wish I have dreams of
living Baker. Same, bro. And the thing is, now I realize life wasn't as good. But we didn't realize as kids because I don't think it mattered much.
Yeah.
It didn't matter. Like, we were content. Yeah. It was in the G like that.
Yes,
we're growing up. We're growing up. But back to Baba and Charamba. They received cars. And them being prominent members of the Zimbabwean society. Do you think, you know what I'm about to ask you? The mic is yours.
Zimbabwe.
What's your that? I'm checking something.
I personally think I feel like why didn't Baba Charamba get a car too? Why couldn't they buy like twin Fortunate?
Yeah, because it was only my Charamba was given the car.
Yeah. Me
personally, I'm not married,
but like we can
imagine I come to your house, but and then I'm like, this is for your wife. You're like,
it's a bear. What if I got leave? And what about the shake head? What they tell you what you can do?
Whoa. Papa for the fight.
Bro. But like, hey, we never know. We
don't know. But
interesting.
Interesting developments indeed. But you need to look at it from this perspective as well. Who's the equivalent of Maina Babacharamba in somewhere like America? Who are like their top gospel artists?
America.
No. Follow me. They'll be like, maybe, Tasha Cobbs.
Yeah.
But like those people, Kirk Franklin, but Kirk Franklin. I know. Kirk,
Kirk, shout out to you, man.
He's a bit sketchy, but
shout out to you, man.
I'm just talking about there'll be like those figures in that society, right? And if you look at those people in these first world countries, they're well off, they have money. So I mean, if we grow up in a functioning country, these people will be rich. So I mean, you know, from another perspective, them getting that car, I mean, at least don't consult farm my streets, my album hobo. So because you know in Zim, remember what I said that time when we Brips place when I said Zimbabwean artists, like sometimes we contribute to their poverty.
No, that time you heard us, but you're
right. But it's true, guys. Burna Boy was supposed to come to Zim in 20. Was still in Zim.
Did he not come?
No, he then went to Zim, but that was now this. He cancelled the first one, maybe due to COVID.
I think it was
and people were hustling for those tickets. The normal one was going for $40, I think, and then 100 and 500 and all. People were hustling for those tickets. You know, Baga. I got $20. Baga says, guys, come to.
Oh, man, $20.
$20. Alright, maybe because I was saying Baga. Baga is good. Who can we use as an example?
Go back to some beef and she doesn't turn now.
But okay.
But I totally get what you. I think they understand what you mean.
They understand. Says $15. We are sure. Most of you guys are not even. You see the ban on Instagram. People will repost. You not even go. You'll be like, I have to just get it. You know. You get what I'm saying? And then you see these guys, and then you laugh at them. But when they say it come for show, you didn't go. But Brianna comes, Davido. Rick Ross, remember Rick Ross was him. And he didn't do anything.
I play music,
yeah. He's playing music, smoking Ibo on the stage. Maybach music, you know, and people went for that show.
That was nonsense.
But you don't wanna go. So back to Baba and my Charamba.
I think I'll blame you.
I mean, if you look at it from that perspective, you only okay wins your total that's the range. They say come get a Range Rover.
Indotoring. Inini, ndakatonoibvisa maplastic acho ndakanoitsiga. Unzo. Tozobvunza questions depends on driver range. 20 something year old miss per range.
I told you I'll take it and sell it.
But who's that?
Then it's an auction.
We think so not in the same imagine officer.
And they've given me the car. The ownership issue.
Oh.
I'll sell it.
I think it.
Yeah, the thing is use the money for something else. Don't think of aqua. Then use that money for something else. Hybrid. Yeah.
You get the sport is so. But you must speak on aqua.
Yeah.
I'm sorry about. I'm not to growing up and get to repression.
Okay, so there's a story again. And you know, the teapot country where these things brewing every day. Themba Gorimbo. Those of you who don't know, Themba Gorimbo is an MMA fighter from Zimbabwe. Yes, we've got an MMA fighter from Zimbabwe. This is for my international audience. You can go and Google him. Themba Gorimbo. Basically, he gets into a fight, right?
Yeah.
And the fight is done in 53 seconds.
Yeah, knocked out.
He was chopped or something. Then
he tap out.
Tap out. And Zimbabweans were happy. Mazimba like, yes, finally this guy is going to be defeated.
Imagine.
Why are we like that, bro? Why are we these people, man? Are we not supposed to be happy for one?
It's called poverty.
Poverty.
Have you seen that have you heard that, like, it's a quote, I think, that if you fill crabs into buckets,
the crab mentality.
Yeah.
Like one is trying to escape and the other ones are pulling it down. Do you think it's an African thing, black thing, or it's a Zimbabwean thing?
I feel like
it's a Zimbabwean thing. I can't speak for other countries because I don't know.
Right?
But
like,
where we're from, I was even asking this at the time, like, when people graduate and you see all those congratulatory messages, do you think it's genuine? Of course, there are people who are genuine, but I'm sure but there are people who say congratulations and they're deep down they're like, "Ish, Raki, I wish it was me," you know. And it's
we don't know anything.
No, exactly. Bro. And hey, exams and stuff. But I then wonder, like, Zimbabweans, why are we like that? It doesn't make sense, bro. I get Themba Gorimbo, he talks too much. No, like, the guy is a trash talker. He talks a lot. Yeah. But the fact that he's Zimbabwean, you know, we should keep our fights in house. It's like, you know, when you're married,
I'm independent.
You don't go outside.
We're not together in
bedroom. When you leave the bedroom, smiles.
Nobody needs to know your business. You know?
So we should keep it in house. But on his now internet, because he went on a podcast and he was talking about
how do
people are laughing at me, how they expect me to feel. It's because I didn't give them money. I mean, that could be another reason. Because
I told you,
poverty. Yeah, when you, I don't even want to say when you make it. People have this mentality in Zim, which when you leave the country,
if you just flew, you got on a plane and then somehow,
because we still have this mentality of someone who can afford the ticket, an airline ticket is rich.
Bro.
I mean, that was the case like in the Kudara. But now, bruh, you can go, you first get $80 or Fig4 was 50, I think, I'm not sure.
Right.
But we have this mentality, bruh, we're not going to go in the a crane operator or something in these countries. Just because you've left the country, your relatives are not saying, hey, to an AO. And you're just like, yo, I'm starting out, I need to look out for myself. Maybe you've got kids as well.
Sometimes,
hey man, if I did that,
I'm joking.
My father, he would call me and be like, what are you doing?
But like, of course your dad would call you. Even my dad would call me.
Yeah.
We'll just be like, hey, I know I'm overtime, I got to do this.
I'm kind of trying to establish myself.
Yeah, you know?
When I have a few extra bags, maybe I'm going to go but you should not feel obligated. People should give you money. You shouldn't feel entitled to get your relatives' money. Like, same room, I think, personally. Maybe we're speaking from a privileged position, but nah.
That's also the other thing.
Nah, bruh. I just feel like you should just.
That's the other thing, you know.
Hustle, it does something.
But do you know that I totally get you, because in as much as yes, we're privileged and we're thankful to God for these blessings each and every single day. Yeah, you don't know what to do, guys. We hustle too.
Yeah, we hustle.
If we had everything we wanted, if we really did have everything we wanted, why would we be making a podcast?
Yeah, because you guys think we're joking. We're hoping this thing. Maybe one day someone's going to share our kid.
Boom.
You got the boom. Someone's do you watch Dhits and Juice? Like, who's that? That's skinny on and that nigga with the funny head. You know?
Oh, you're funny. But you just gotta grind, guys. You just gotta try.
You gotta grind. But yeah, enough of that. Before we close, last issue. So,
what's the last thing, bro?
There are people who went to the UK with the what do you call that thing? That program, the Nest Aid.
Oh yeah,
Nest Aid.
A lot of people.
A lot of people. I even know. I think we know some people as well who went there with the Nest Aid thing. And I think from 2022 up until sometime in 2023, you could go and you could then, your spouse could use that as a way of getting a visa to also go there. But then they cancelled it. But a lot of people who went for the Nese thing were women. So basically, these people were people who were not working in Zim, life, nothing. And then they go to the UK. They started making a bit of money, and the people who were making this bit of money are the women. So you go with your husband as a female. You go with your husband. Maybe your husband angatori hustler. I saw that was makes such tina my phone, you know. But now they are in the UK.
It's right, guys.
No, that you should be that face, bro. So now they're in the UK. You can't do that anymore. You need to actually find a proper job. But your wife is working, and she's now the breadwinner, right? And you know, in our African culture, those things are very tricky. But me personally, I think with our generation,
me and you, we've talked about it so many. If she's making 6 figures, and I'm making at least, let's say I'm making what?
If she's making 100K and you're making 60, I'm going to grind and make sure.
Yeah. Let me tell you, for me, let's say...
I'm not going to be like, why are you doing this?
No. I'm not even going to tell her to stop working. Why?
I will not.
It gives me time to focus on other side hustles.
I'll go and grind.
You see?
I'll go and grind.
Like for me, my wife was making like 6 figures.
Yeah.
I promise you.
Why are you not making 6 figures?
Why am I not making 6 figures?
No, I'm saying that's the question you'll be asking.
Yeah, right? You know. But I'm saying like, if you know, why would you not then try and find something where you can, you know,
instead of trying to fight
well, like why would you just say, okay, I need this much, start this, so that you then get to a point where you tell, leave your job, we're good.
Yeah. But now here's the thing.
I guess difference.
Here's the thing now. There's the other generations, like our dad's generation, the next one. I don't think those guys can deal with the fact that, you know, my mom and stuff like that, you know. So in the UK now, most of these men were complaining plates, mozobudisa nyama kuma4 in fridge, mobika sadza ndosvika ndichibika soup, and they were feeling like their manhood was being violated. What do you say about that? Because I'm like, I look at the guy and I'm like, I think the problem, like, what do you want to do? Do you want to stop working? Like, do you want to stop working to make you feel good? Then what? She stops working. She's the one who's bringing the money. Then what? What's the next step for that? Then what?
I feel like, man, everyone has a gift that doesn't need to go, that you don't need to do a 9 to 5 to.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, everyone has something that you don't need to specifically be 9 to 5.
Monetize a skill or something.
So, even if it takes you time, why not just man up, suck it up for that time and get your thing that you don't need to necessarily go to work because she's already probably got the visa and all, you know. And bro, it's so easy.
This thing, bro. You could literally drive vans, trucks, and you can get jobs, man. You can get jobs. Like, even in this country, just that we've got school obligations, but like without, if we didn't have school,
and we were also
just like trying to work only, man, I would make a lot of money.
And this thing just not here. In Boot. Man. Oh man, I'll be staying in a dome for like
dancing about it,
bro.
This is the Poland kids.
Yeah, that's what I want. Oh,
them kids in Warsaw.
That's a Buddha. That's a Buddha.
We need to go to Buddha.
I don't think I'll ever be able to study like graduate Buddha though.
Yeah, it's actually kind of good that way.
Yeah, like
that lifestyle. That's
it's too fast.
You need to be focused.
I don't know how they do it.
You need to be a focused ego.
I am a focused ego.
God, do you remember the food thing?
I'm sure I do. Let me see. I have a focused ego. God is at the center of everything I do. I'm a responsible citizen, teachable, secure, and adaptable. I'm a critical thinker, an exemplary leader, and a confident team player. Engaging in a healthy, physically active lifestyle. I'm an ego. What's an ego?
What? Yo, I butchered that thing. I completely forgot. That's an ego.
I remember in deeper they need to apologize on assembly for getting demotion.
Did you?
Did that? Do you remember me doing it?
I don't think so.
I
don't remember.
Do you remember anyone of us in that story doing it? What?
That story, that story was just quickly shut down and we just moved on like it never happened. But yeah.
It's been fun, guys.
Anyways, before we go, this last thing could help our younger audience with the life you've lived now, what you know now, all these experiences you've had. What advice would you give to the 18-year-old Juice? That Juice was just starting up at 6. What advice would you give that kid? That kid, I know you're 18 and you think it was Kura. I was not Kura. Sit down and be humble. Listen.
I'm gonna tell him enjoy it as long as you can. Like that last year, oh man, enjoy it.
But not just high school. I just advice in general.
Like literally, man, your teens. In fact, 18, 19, enjoy those. Hold on. Tell your parents you love them.
Oh yeah, we don't do that enough.
Tell your parents you love them each and every single day. Any chance you get.
Yeah.
Tell them you love them. Tell your siblings you love them too. It's the most important
people you
thing.
care about. Really.
Tell them just tell them you love them. You never know.
Yeah.
Just tell them you love them. That's
facts. Me, I would say something similar to what he said, but to add on, I would say things like don't rush to make decisions, especially regarding the degree that you want to do. So don't do something because your friends, my friends are doing this, so I also want to do this. My friends are going to this country, so I also want to go there. Sit down, think for yourself. Do you really want to do this? Because when you do things that other people are doing for the sake of, I want to be with my friends, you end up having scenarios of, we know people who dropped out now.
Yeah.
You end up dropping out because you chose something that, that you don't love this thing.
And probably you're not even,
you're not that smart as well. Maybe you're not that smart. Like you want to do medicine and you didn't do MPC. You're doing history, geo, and whatever, and then you're like, I want to try medicine. Like my guts were number one, right? It doesn't make sense, right? No, for real. Yeah, because you don't want to waste, you don't want to waste your life away, and then the other thing that I want to tell you guys, something that you're currently being told and is a lie. They're probably telling you, or you're probably told, A-level is the hardest bridge to cross in life. It's a lie. Because when I was doing A-level, I thought, man, this is hard.
Yeah.
And I genuinely felt like that was the hardest bridge to cross in life. I finished A-level and moved on to the next stage. Right now, the bridge I'm on is pretty hard to cross.
Right now, I could do MPC, and I promise you...
I could take A-level mathematics. I would take A-level exams and get 15 points, right? And then, and then I'm pretty sure the next stage after this is going to be harder than what I'm experiencing now.
But you grow up every day.
You grow up every day and you learn. I know you're probably not going to take this, but... I think it's just worth
it. You
also, hey, Dhits and Juice.
If you're not funny, you get that by the early. Stress.
So, yeah. This was it for today, guys. For those of you who watched until the end,
thank you so much.
Thank you guys for your support, and we hope that you continue supporting us, and we hope that you're gonna share this with your friends, relatives, whoever has access to their smartphone. And try and make it PG and as friendly as possible for all audiences.
And then in future, maybe there'll be segments.
Segments, yeah.
There'll be the YouTube Kids version, and then there'll be that one. That one would be like the premium. But I can do it.
You know what I mean? I feel like there's this new concept of like buying a coffee. I'll look into it, but I'm gonna put a link. Buy us coffees and stuff like that. Maybe I'll put a PayPal link and maybe not find it. But at some point, no, because guys, we need mics, huh?
Yeah.
For now, we took Shandan needs repo, but ideally, it just looks cool, when you're holding that mic sitting back.
Not even holding it. Even if the center where it's just there, I'm like, yo.
What's up?
Testing.
It sounds so professional. Your voice sounds so nice. So, leave your thoughts in the comments.
Please don't be afraid to comment.
Yeah, don't be afraid to comment.
What you think.
And if you have any suggestions for future videos or future topics, just leave them in the comments as well. And please do subscribe and turn on the post notifications.
Sir.
Thank you guys.
My name is Juice.
On the next one, and I'm Dhits.